Hello, I'm EpiX, and welcome back to Store Sunday. This is the sometimes released series I run on my channel where I check out Minecraft store content and let you know if it's worth your time. Except today I'll be trying out a little bit of a new format because I saw the map called Farms. This is a rather interesting looking map that looks kind of like a farming sim, like a, farming inside Minecraft, some mini games and stuff like that, and it sounds like it could be really okay or really bad. There's not really much of a room between there, and I figured I had to give this a try because maybe the farming is just my thing. Maybe I perfectly love this, and that's why today we'll be checking out the map and kind of like a live for the first time format and seeing what I think of it by the end of my first 20 to 30 minutes. So the key difference in this series is obviously we're going to use a little bit more of, jump cutting from place to place, because in exploring a new map, there's going to be some segments which just kind of don't go anywhere. There's going to be some stuff we have to read through, like this book, for instance. And reading through a book on a video isn't so fun, so I'm going to read through it right now. And I can summarize for you, for instance, that all of that book said was, yeah, if you have seeds, then your tractors and stuff will work. Also, there's other form of transports you can use, and yeah, there was a lot of other fluff to that, because that's a lot of maps, they try to get you invested in the world. I feel like like a farming thing like this, you don't need to believe you own a farm in Minecraft. You might like that, it might be part of the narrative, but I don't think a book is necessarily going to convince you. At least it's never convinced me in a Minecraft map. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick myself up right into the first vehicle that I see, which I think might be this one, and kind of dive right into it. So yeah, as you can see, the trucks are actually surprisingly fast. When most Minecraft, add-on packs and texture packs try to attempt cars or trucks or whatever, they tend to make them way too underperforming, probably for good reasons. But in this case, we have full-on, this is the speed it would probably go at. And we're going to drive on the left side of the road because, in my imagination, this is a British farm. So follow those British road laws. And yeah, it's actually kind of cool that we just dive right into a car like this. Kind of a fun mechanic. Again, I like the driving thing just by itself. It feels good. It feels fun. It actually feels like a car to some degrees, except the fact that you can obviously go backwards and sideways like this. But if we ignore that, it's a pretty good car representation. But you know what's better than a truck? A supercar or whatever this is? Action.hint exit cave spider. So this can theoretically go faster than that other car. Let's test it for real though. As you can see, assuming there are no cars in front of you, it does in fact go a little bit faster, I think. So that's nice. If you want to get around your farm in a non-farm vehicle, there are lots of choices. In fact, I've only really seen these choices around here. And if you jump, you get out of the vehicle, which is kind of fun actually. So yeah, the vehicles are fun, but this is farm, I'm going to call it Minecraft Farming Simulator. This is farming simulator in Minecraft. The really thing that matters is the tractors, which still go surprisingly fast. These go as fast as sports cars in some other add-ons, which is mildly interesting to say the least. And again, I don't think we can jump in this. As much as I'd love if they were horses and you could jump them up and down, I know that wouldn't be realistic. I just want to believe it anyway. So yeah, we can drive the tractor around. I think there's no real reason to though, because what we might need to do instead is use these combine harvesters to harvest up some seeds. So one of the core parts of gameplay in this is, how the farming actually works. Is farming more satisfying than just farming regularly in Minecraft? And I guess the best way to do that is to farm a whole field. So as you can tell by the gaps, I'm not very good at this, but I do have to say it is kind of satisfying. There is a part of me, playing this right now, I didn't figure this would happen so fast, that's this would be a cool addition to regular Minecraft. Why do I not have a combine harvester in my regular Let's Play world? There are so many things that could be made so much easier if we just had combine harvesters like this one. Obviously the model's a bit big and it's a bit, therefore, annoying to see, except from the front right here. But look at this, you're driving around the field, you're just destroying it in terms of the amount of wheat you get, and that's fun, if nothing else. Okay, so the combine harvester, actually quite a fun thing. Surprisingly, again, it's like in Farming Simulator, except it works a little bit better than that. It's a very easy to follow mechanic, which is nice. Let's see what happens if we grab a tractor, which I assume is how you plant crops in this game. Again, I'm just making wild assumptions here, that it'll slowly put some seeds down as we go. I was incorrect in that assumption. Side note, by the way, this tractor is awful. It's literally slower than walking. I cannot work out what the purpose of it is. Again, maybe it comes up later. Maybe there's a good purpose for it. Right now, I'm not seeing it though. So maybe if we try a tractor instead, this is the vehicle that we use to plant crops. I've got the seeds out, but no, that's not it. Maybe it's that thing over there. That definitely looks like it probably does some amount of seed laying. So let's see if we can now replant our farm if we want to, using the good old-fashioned, or not old-fashioned, but, oh yeah, it's a tractor with a seed thing attached, I believe. So now, using all of these seeds in a crazy fashion, if we can look at this, it'd be a good idea. It's just going to, hold the ground, and it's going to put the seeds in. Again, really cool function. If you like farming in Minecraft, and I'll admit, although I don't like, again, most farming games, I do like farming in Minecraft. It's just one of my favorite parts of the game. I don't know why. Am I crazy? I guess like probably slightly. But like I'm actually finding this kind of cool. That like, oh yeah, we just have this thing behind me and it's gonna plant crops at a crazy rate. I would love to have like a horse attachment in Minecraft. Maybe we'd have like a seeder that plugs into your horses or something. Again, terrible idea. Probably shouldn't be put in the game, but it is kind of satisfying to have that same thing where like if you want to actually do this properly, again I'm doing it in a very rough way, if you can nail this quite down, you can just kind of, oh, there's some serious FPS lag, even on a Xbox One X, the most powerful console you can get. But if you're willing to line this up properly and you're willing to actually follow straight lines and grids and whatever, you actually can, oh man, the game is crashing more and more. But you actually can like have a nice yield of crops, and seeing this many crops grow at once is at least a little bit satisfying, right? You have to agree with me on that. Also, anything that's grass, I believe you can put your seeds on if you want to. Do I have more seeds? I have a lot more seeds. Anything that's grass, you can in fact put seeds on. So if you want to, as you go through the game, you can expand your farm, but we have to ask the question of why would you want to? So we found out there's fun car mechanics, there's interesting to like a small demographic, apparently including myself, of players, you know, like farming and non-farming stuff, but what can we do with the wheat that we farm? Is there any point to farming, or is it just like, oh yeah, farm because you want to farm to get more wheat because you want more wheat? Did you just see my tractor move by itself there? I'm not entirely sure that I did see that. I'm not sure if I want to believe I've seen that, or if this video is going to turn from farming, you know, simulator review into, oh my god, what is that ghost tractor all about? But it definitely did turn, right? Okay, so yeah, as you can see, my farm, it's looking pretty nice. I still have so many more, oh, I have a few more seeds to plant. It's kind of cool that there is this, again, like if you want to get a system down, you can do it. Or you can just be a mess and plant it in this way. Except then when we come back, it's going to be messier. But let's get out, let's go through, and let's presumably find a shop that we can sell this for money somewhere in. Oh, free carrots. That's nice. Oh, the free carrots are useful because this machine right here, as you can see, has carrots on the back. So this can only plant carrots, so you put carrots in your inventory, suddenly you got a carrot farm going. Presumably, there's a potato one, or a pig one, I'm not even sure what this is meant to be, that does the same thing. Oh, this must be a watering truck. You know, oh no, it's potato. Never mind. So I'm actually going to take my race car, or my action.hint.exit.cave spider, over to the shop. How did I get in here, actually? I'm going to take it over to the shop, just because I figure this is a shop that's probably here for a reason. Oh, that car moved by itself again. I'm not comfortable with this, just to see though over here if we can sell some stuff and maybe get some things. So we can get free harvesters, which is cool. We have to drive them all the way ourselves, so probably won't be doing that. So it seems as though there's no RPG element in getting that stuff, but is there any want to do other things? So for trade, experience for wheat. So I don't want wheat, I want wheat for experience. For trade, 69 for 60. Okay, so yeah, it looks like you get experience in exchange for your wheat. Oh, it sells! And then you get, like, experience, which is, like, a form of currency. A lot of it seems. That's actually a clever enough system. Like, have your currency be stored in your XP bar. I like that, I guess. So, 128 experience. We can now trade for gold, emeralds, or diamonds. Do we want diamonds, emerald, or gold? I mean, I'm not sure. Let's grab them regardless, I guess. So I've got some diamonds now, and I don't know what they're useful for. I can make 2 diamond hoes of them, but I don't want hoes because I have planting things that do it automatically. So maybe this is just a way to keep stuff. Maybe it does get used for crafting. We can make diamond blocks somewhere and then use those somewhere. Maybe it's meant to be we play this in Minecraft survival and then just come here to farm later. Like, maybe if we follow the road long enough. Actually, you know, we saw it already. If you follow the road for long enough, assuming you don't get trapped under a tree, but if you follow the road for long enough, it's just a normal survival world. So maybe you play Minecraft survival, except instead of going mining for diamonds, you go farming for them. Which, I mean, this is kind of fun, right? There's a part of you that likes this. But I mean, if you're going to play Minecraft survival in this form anyway, then just driving across the plains biomes, as we're doing right now, by the way, it's incredibly fun. This is a way more satisfying kind of thing, and like, this is a key part of the survival experience. Why do you even really need diamonds at this stage? I mean, I know to do the normal Minecraft stuff, but you're not going to settle down and make a new house or anything, so I'm not entirely sure I understand the purpose of this. I think it's incredibly cool. I think this is a very fun, like, how often do you get to, like, drive a car across a plains biome in Minecraft? Well, supposedly being a farmer. It's just not a thing you do on an everyday basis. I think this is cool. I think this is fun. I think the only thing that can make this better is more speed, in fact. Like, we need faster cars in the version 2.0. But for now, this is kind of fun, actually. Let's move on and actually look around the rest of it, because they did mention there would be planes somewhere in the original briefing, although I'm just seeing lots of these sports cars around the place. How rich a farmer are we? I know, like, in America, like, farmers are rich as opposed to the rest of the world, where they're generally the opposite of that. Maybe this is just how farmers are. Like, oh yeah, we have enough to buy some sports cars and just leave them in the barn, because where else do we keep our numerous sports cars? But yeah, let's get on the plane, and let's see if there's some use for this. So I'll warn you, my track record with planes in games is pretty bad, to say the least. However, I reckon in this game, because of the fact that planes are just going to be like a horse or something, where we can jump them into... No, you can't even jump them. So there's some runway system, I assume. That's going to be cool if this actually works. Okay, so... Oh, man, look at this. The plane actually... Oh, no, we've hit some trees. Okay, we're making it. We're going to just dodge left and right. But as you can see, we are now a flying plane. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to hit crash land. Okay, it's fine. It's fine just to, like, glide over the land in this. We're going to try this again. We're going to try and get a big old boost into the sky. And from this, you can supposedly fertilize crops. Again, how does that work? You're going to have to tell me. Do we have to, like, aim ourselves upwards, maybe? Just run in a circle until... Look at them! They're moving by themselves! What is this? I am very freaked out by whatever's happening there, by the way. So maybe there's just, like, a specific runway area. You have to run along this exact runway. That's the only way you can take off. I'm going to assume it's that, because that was a... really weird experience. Okay, so let's try this again. That car moved. Stop this, please. This isn't Cars. This isn't a lovable, delightful adventure. It's quite the opposite, in fact. But let's try this again. Okay, we're going to run this side of the runway to that side of the runway. Because it looks like a runway, right? Like, it goes nowhere. But it goes into some trees, so maybe it's not. Let's get out. Let's get in again. Let's try this one more time. This time we've taken off. We've taken off. We're not going to hit a tree. We're going off at, like, the slowest rate of levitation I think you can... basically put on yourself, but we are in fact levitating. Look at this. Toy Cat's flying. It's official. I am a... Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, 5th time's the charm. We are gonna take this baby off the runway. Baby? Can you call a plane baby? You know, you can do anything you want if you're a pilot, like I apparently am today. Okay, let's fertilize some crops. You know, how about we just fly over them like this? Like, it's basically flying, right? You're not... Oh, there we go. We did something somehow. But then we stopped. Yeah, I reckon it's something to do with looking that makes this magically take off. So in conclusion, I don't really want to fly anyway. You know, who needs to fly in a game that has a plane? You know, planes probably aren't interesting when they get to the sky anyway. But yeah, I seriously can't get this thing to take off. Upon exploring the rest of this map, it is a interesting concept. It's an interesting add-on pack that kind of has the map sold as like again, it's kind of necessary in some ways, but it's really more of a bonus. The fact that you can be a farmer skin if you want to, it's more of a bonus. This is effectively you know, paying $4 for a mod which has fast sports cars, kind of fun actually, which has a plane, theoretically at least. Again, I cannot get this thing to take off, regardless of what I want to do. Maybe, like, the wings don't have to clip something. But the truth is, I think, based on my 20-ish minutes with the map, is that there's some really fun basic mechanics that you might just get down with. If you're the sort of guy who likes to play Farming Simulator, you might just play this map and see how much wheat can you get, how much XP can you get, how much can you beat the game, beat the system, etc. But I think for most people, this is just a mod to have sports cars, planes, and tractors and stuff in your regular Minecraft world, and or like an add-on, I should say. And do you consider that to be a worthwhile, you know, value proposition? That's something you can answer for yourself. I would say personally, it's a fun concept, it's a fun idea, it's got some unique stuff going on with it, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend it to everyone. I wouldn't even recommend it to most people. I would say if you look at this and you say, this is the sort of thing I want to play, or like, this was kind of cool, you know, I'll give that a whirl, maybe with some friends, because this could be a great farming, you know, experience with some friends, or for a YouTube video or whatever. I would recommend it for a lot of different purposes, but I would say, again, based on what I've seen, and I'm sure there's some, like, tiny bits that I have missed, based on what I have seen, though, it is a promising, but not necessarily 100% experience that you might want to expect from certain Minecraft maps. But that's just my experience. Let me know what yours is. Oh, you can breed horses and get a horse farm going too. Let me know your experiences in the comments down below. If you did download this map, let me know, I guess, what you think about driving tractors and cars and, I guess, planes and stuff as well. And for now, I hope you'll enjoy this video. Like if you liked it, share if you liked it. Let me know what you think about this format. Do you think Toy Cat tried fries for about 20 minutes is a good idea? Or do you think it's awful because insert reasons here? Comments are good ways to let me know. But for now, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna catch a flight to the Asia now. I think actually my flight took off a few hours ago, so I'm gonna go see you on that plane. Or I won't see you because I'm in the sky. So if this video has an editing error, you can't even tell me about it. It's just if I accidentally expose my banking details after this, then I guess they're on the internet. So